Okay, today we're going to do a little unboxing of something I'm pretty excited about. In this case, I actually had a company get a hold of me and talk to me about it, and it was something I was actually looking at maybe purchasing. So uh, let's take a look at this. We're just going to unbox it on this episode, and then we're going to do a thorough review. I'm getting ready to take a trip out in my little camper, but we're out here in the big camper, and we're going to unbox this thing and see what we got. So I was pretty excited about this when this company got a hold of me and talked to me about doing this. This is set up for a CPAP, and it's set up for people that do camping and things like that. So this is a perfect setup. You may have seen me in the past. I've used a Jockery and things like that, but that's a heavy piece of equipment. And I try to stay with the 12 volt for the most part. So this one here stays pretty much within that 12 to 24 volt. It does have some settings on it. And the nice thing about this is it actually has the fittings for the actual different CPAP units. And also it can be used for just a normal charger, and it even charges your phone. So we're going to unbox this thing, and then like I say, I'm going to do another video on the actual use of this product. So this is the EASYLONGER, and it's a LiPo 4 battery, 96,000 mega amp hours. So that's quite a bit of juice in this thing. So when we open it up here, this is what we've got. Got a little thing here on how to use it. This looks like all of our cords here. Let's get into the box. That's a nice little carrying case, man. It's pretty heavy too. It's a brick. Like I say, that's because it's a pretty powerful little battery here. And look, this is the cover that comes on. A pretty good little size manual here, which a lot of times they don't even ship manuals with these things anymore. So I'm kind of glad to see one on this one here. So that's good to have that. And then here's all the actual hookups, and they're actually different ones of the different makes. And that's, like I say, what's nice about these, you don't need those heavy bulky hookups. This plugs right in, and you set the voltage actually on the unit, which is kind of nice setup. This is the power cord. It looks like this is the power cord here, and like I said, that plugs into here. That just plugs your 120 and lets you plug it on your normal and charging your battery. That would be probably the fastest way to charge this. I'm going to actually show ways you can charge this with a solar panel as well. Let's go over those cords once more. Like I say, this is the ResMed AirSense 11 here. This is the ResMed S9 operating at 24 volts. And like I say, they label all this nice, and it's nicely bundled. Here's one I'm going to be using, the ResMed AirSense 10 and also ResMed AirCurve 10. So that's the one I'm going to be using. And again, this is the little USB-C to C. And then last but not least, they're the Philips DreamStation 2. And I believe this works for the actual original, if you still have one of the old original DreamStations from Philips. So let's go in here and let's open it up and see what we got. Looks like we got a Velcro piece here that holds the battery in this case. So what's nice about that little case is once you get what you're using, you don't have to have all this gear in here. You can just put whatever cables you use, and then put the charging setup in here, and then your unit, and then whatever cord, and then you could have that in the side pocket here. And that way, this is a whole unit that you have carry. And like I say, that handle comes through the top of this. So we'll put that aside and look at the actual unit. Okay, so now we've got this out of the actual plastic wrap. We can take a good look at it. It's built really solid. It's a good hard plastic on this. It does look like it's built really well. Like I said, it got that handle. It's pretty hefty, but nice thing about this is you hook it up, and you can actually put your phone up here to charge it, and I think it'll charge up to 10 watts on that. And here's your front hookups in the front. You have 2 cigarette lighter type setup here, which is nice, because if for some reason I left one of these cords behind, I still have my adapter that I use in my camper that actually has a 12 volt that turns up to 24 volts that goes into my unit, and that's something I bought extra, but that could be charged that way as well. But you have all these hookups here. This is where you charge it in to charge it. Then there's your USB-C, and on this side looks like you got a DC out. That's depending on what you might need, one of that for one of those cords. And then you have regular standard USBs here. Now we're not going to get too much into the testing now, because like I say, I'm taking it out. I'm sitting out here in a big camper now, but there's my little camper across the way, and we're going to take that out tomorrow and spend the night out, and it's going to be kind of cool. We're going to have electricity where we're at, but I'm going to go ahead and try this thing out and give it a good run. I've heard good things about this. It'll get up to, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 days. CPAP run with this, depending on you. They recommend you turn off the actual hydration, but I'm actually going to try it. I'm going to try it without the hydration and see what happens, and then I'm going to try it out as well with the hydration, is to see what you get, because if this unit can get through a night or maybe 2 nights with the hydration, then that's something that if someone really needs that in a dry environment. If you're using a furnace, or you're using a you're out west where it's really dry, you may need that hydration. So we'll give it a test, and that's basically all I have on this. This is a quick unboxing, and we'll get the test out, and we'll try some things out on it, and we'll talk to you again on another video.